Hello, my name is Lucy Cowley. I'm a senior physiotherapist at Wellbeing at Cynthia Spencer Hospice. Today I will be talking about top tips to manage your fatigue. As we discussed in the last video, often analogies can help us describe fatigue and also to work out what can help. So we are going to look at three main elements in this video. What can drain your battery, how you can use your energy effectively, and what can help recharge your battery. So what can drain your battery and how can we reduce the impact of this? Many different things could fit into this category, but for today we are going to talk about emotions. These could be happy or sad emotions that use up your energy, and often more of it than you think. We find most people don't mind running their battery down in a happy situation, like a family party or a phone call with good news. What you might want to consider is emotions like worry, stress, anxiety, or sadness. Are these emotions you feel often? Are they draining your battery every day, leaving you with less energy for the things you want to do? If so, what could you do to reduce this? Have you tried relaxation or mindfulness techniques? There are lots of different techniques you can try out and find out what works for you. Try our 3 different well-being relaxation videos. Relaxation can be a great way to get quality rest and help recharge your battery. If you feel able, please talk about how you are feeling with someone else you trust. Often this can help you figure out what might help. This could be a friend or a healthcare professional. Our next top tips are all under the category of using energy effectively. This generally involves looking at small changes you can make in your day-to-day activities to use less energy in these tasks. Some of these things you may have already tried. At Wellbeing, we would always suggest you try filling in a diary of all the activities you do over a few days. This can help us to work together to find areas you can make small changes. These changes often fit under the categories of the 3 Ps: planning, pacing, and prioritising. Planning is important as we know your battery is smaller and you may need to think carefully how you can fit daily activities in. We would suggest planning the most tiring activities for the time of day you have the most energy. This might not be the normal time of day you have previously done this activity. Also, can you make the activity any shorter or more simple? For example, use a tumble dryer rather than hanging washing to dry. Or after showering, sit in a towel and dressing gown to dry yourself rather than standing and using a flat towel. Both of these reduce movement and the time the task takes, saving you energy. Pacing can be used throughout your day, breaking activities down into smaller chunks and then resting between. Maybe use some of that relaxation you have been trying out. Often people think pacing means doing less, but at Wellbeing we think if done effectively you can actually manage more as you won't get so tired. Imagine going for a walk. If normally you manage 15 minutes, try 3 5-minute walks instead, with short seated breaks between. How do you feel at the end? Hopefully not as tired as you would after your normal 15 minutes, even though you have done the same. This could also work for housework, cooking or gardening. Prioritising is important for us all. We can often get caught up with all the jobs we ought to do or feel bad not doing. But when you have less energy, it is important to use it for what is important to you. Maybe see if you can delegate some of those other jobs. So how can you recharge your battery? Obviously, again, there are lots of things that fit into this section, but one of the most well-researched ways of reducing fatigue levels is actually exercise. Now, some people look at us with disbelief when we say this, but it's true. Keeping your body in a good physical condition means your muscles work more effectively and use less energy. Not to mention all the other positive things exercise can bring, like improved mood, sleep and appetite. Most of us know that although we may not have felt like doing the exercise at the beginning, we often feel better at the end. So what exercise should you do? Now, this is a difficult question on a short video. At Wellbeing, we would discuss individually with you about your abilities, what you are doing in the day-to-day activities, and what you enjoy doing. Our physiotherapists could put together a specific program for you or give you some ideas to try out. Seated Tai Chi, walking and strengthening exercises are some of the favourites of people that have attended our fatigue management groups in the past. The key is to start small and build up slowly. And remember, exercise doesn't mean gyms and running. Gardening or housework can be just as effective. So those are brief top tips for fatigue management. There are lots more tips that we can't fit into this short video, as our courses usually run over 4 weeks. We also know that everyone is an individual, so different things work for different people. We would really encourage you to seek more support and information if fatigue affects you. You can be referred to Wellbeing at Cynthia Spencer by your healthcare professional, such as your GP or nurse. Thank you for listening.